unplanned. We'll see how many people show up. I'm a bit sleepy. It's been a busy, eventful day. And surprisingly, I have a haul just from today here, which, I don't know, we'll see how it goes, but there's a part of it and there's another part, so we'll see how it goes. And a couple Redbox snaggies. We'll see how this goes and see how many of these I show off. Maybe a portion, probably a portion. We'll save the rest for a haul video, which might happen tomorrow. Jennifer in the hizzy. What's up, Jennifer? How are you doing this weekend? Oh, there's Mike. What have you been up to today, Mike? Bill in the hizzy. You the man, Bill. I read that drinking water with ice in it isn't like good for you for some reason. But I don't know. It feels so good when you're hot. I don't know how something could feel so good but be bad for you. That doesn't make sense. On a hot day, a nice cold beverage hits the spot. There's got to be a reason for that. So I got some ice water. I might have got a little bit of a sunburn today, but I don't think it's too bad. I haven't really been out in the sun yet, so this year. Is it supposed to be? I'm not sure exactly. I know I've just heard it several times that you should drink, like, I don't know, like room temperature water, which I usually do. Like during the winter time, I don't have really a desire to drink ice water, but during the summertime, I do have a desire to drink ice water. Yeah, I like it cold too. Like I said, during the winter, I can tolerate the, like, it doesn't bother me to drink just room temperature water. But during the summertime, it's like I really have a desire for some nice ice cold water or whatever the beverage is I want it to be. I mean, hot tea or whatever's still pretty good, but I prefer that in the wintertime too. So I just have a preference for hot beverages in the winter and cold in the summer, which makes sense, I would think. So I got a haul here. Bill, I saw that you had a Redbox haul yourself. I got a couple really nice Redbox deals. Richard, I am doing well. How are you? I am pretty bushed. We went to a theme park. Charmy isn't really big on riding rides, but it was fun just to ride a couple and see some people and enjoy the sunshine, get a walk. Any beverage like soda, water, iced tea, I'd like to be pretty cold. Yeah, my preference would be cold too, except like I said during the winter time. Bill, we got a couple new Redbox deals. These just recently dropped down to $4. These are like, I mean, they're not brand new. They've probably been out for a few months, but they're pretty brand new to me. And I don't think, yeah, I see there's just a, I guess there is a little, and it depends on the light you're looking at sometimes if you can see the scratches on these. And I just got a bunch of oil on. Just some tiny little scratches on this one. The other one looked like it hadn't even been used. Well, with what I got from Redbox, you'll probably want to snag these up. You might already have them. You buy more new releases than me. Mike likes room temperature. It's kind of what you grow up on. Like, it seems like everything, it's like what you grow up on. I was actually excited today because I got some... I wanted to buy some freezer bags because Charmy has this freezer bag that's nice and convenient because during the summertime when I go grocery shopping, like in the middle of my work shift, like on my lunch break or after work, and the vehicle gets so hot, I have to bring the cooler, throw some ice packs in the cooler to throw some of the colder stuff. So she has this like freezer bag that, I mean, it's not as good as a cooler as far as keeping stuff cool, but it does well enough for what I need it for. So I went to Wegmans, which is, the nice grocery stores around here, and they just had like the expensive, it was like Arctic something or something like that, I think, or Igloo or some. So there was like this kind of cooler thing, and it had like a price tag for $16, and it actually wasn't what I wanted. Like, I would have just preferred what Charmy has, which is like a pretty large freezer bag, which I thought, it's probably $5 or something. But I went, it had the $16 price. I went over and I was paying for it. I was like, yeah, I guess I'll get it. 16's not too bad. It rang up $30, so I didn't get that. And then today we were out in the area where she, there's a BJ's where she said that's where she got her freezer bag years ago. So I looked in there and they did have them. So I got a couple of those, and she thought they were like $20, and it was actually only, I think it was $10, and it had a $1 off coupon. So it was $9, and I got 2 of those, so $18, and these are like exactly what I wanted. So I was excited about that. So I could pretty much just throw them in the vehicle. And if I need some groceries that day, I can just bring out some ices, throw the ices in there. And then I don't have to deal with the coolers because it's really a pain in the ass, like up in the morning and like getting the cooler out and bringing it out to the vehicle and then getting home and bring it. It's just kind of a pain. So that was cool. I was actually probably more excited about that than the movies. 12 people in here. Don't you guys have anything to say? Are you just here because you want to watch a haul video? Charmy's up there like trying on clothes or something. I'll tell you this though. If I watch something tonight, if I lay down to watch something, I'm going to be out, so. Actually, a lot lately, we've both been falling asleep down here. I try to brush my teeth early so that if I do fall asleep, I can just go up and hop in bed and I don't have to worry about brushing my teeth. But a few nights, I've fallen asleep without brushing my teeth. So then you basically have to get up and wake up and brush my teeth. And so I just really got to make sure I brush my teeth early before I lay down. Because a lot of times when I lay down, I do fall asleep pretty quick. We do have a very interesting French Open tennis match final. Probably none of you follow tennis. But it's been a good French Open tournament. We got Novak Djokovic, the #1 player in the world, versus Stefano Tsitsipas, an up-and-coming player who's also very good. And it should be a pretty tight match. They've played several tight matches here, including last French Open and then a few tournaments ago. So I'm looking forward to that. 9 a.m. tomorrow morning, watching those two slug it out. Thankfully, I believe it's on NBC, and I do get I can use my dad's DirecTV account to pull it up on the NBC Sports app, which I was able to do for the women's final today also. You guys aren't talking much now. What's going on? Maybe I'll start doing a haul. I was really happy with what I got at the pawn shop because I don't go in there expecting very much. And it actually ended up very, very nice. It worked out very, very nicely. And then one of them, you can't see in the store very well, and a lot of these are from like a rental store. And one of them in particular, it's like you can tell it's been like resurfaced. I'm sure it'll still play fine. Looks like an interesting movie. So we'll take a look at these here shortly. After everybody checks in, all 10 people that are in here. Where'd everybody go? Did my discussion about freezer bags and tennis turn everybody off? I think, you know, with tennis, it's a type of thing where if you don't play it, you don't really understand the ins and outs of it. And I've certainly never played it at that level that those guys are playing, but I've played against some guys that are good, and while I was a solid player and one of the better players around here, when you play some guys from the city that play indoor and play all year round, they're really good. I didn't have the opportunity to play all year round because there's no close indoor courts to do so. Oh, man. Man, I'm sleepy. Yeah, that's true, Jennifer. During the wintertime, yeah, you don't have to really worry about it much at all. That is one of the nice things. But I love the summer weather. It is something that is kind of a pain with the groceries, though. But those freezer bags from BJ's are very, very convenient. So if you have like a BJ's in your area, you can get those pretty affordable freezer bags that are handy. You can just keep them in your car. We're down to 8. Why are we going down rather than up? All this talk about freezer bags and tennis. Screwing PMac movies. I got an A24 DVD, which I don't know. That maybe there's a lot of A24 movies that I don't know about because I had no idea about this one. Bill, did you already bolt? Mike, you guys out there? You stopped talking. Richard? Why don't we go ahead and go over some of the stuff I got. So if you have you can check on redbox.com. You go to movies to own and you can check what the Redboxes in your area have. So they still have that deal where you can get $2 off the second one. So you can get some really good bargains. So here's what I got. And you got, sometimes they don't give you the option for certain ones as the second movie, which is really weird. Jennifer watched The Green Mile. Yeah, I've seen that one several times. That's a great one for sure. Speaking of Green Mile, we got a Tom Hanks here. So the first one I got here, which was the second choice really that I wanted, Monster Hunter. And I was originally, I guess it doesn't really matter. I went in there wanting this and the other movie I got. So I wanted Monster Hunter. Recently dropped to $4 for the Blu-ray, which is very, very affordable. Obviously, you don't get the artwork, you don't get the case, But really, it ends up with the other $4 one dropping down to $2. They more or less end up $6 plus tax, so $3 each, which is basically the cost of a rental, and you get to keep them. So Monster Hunter, which I have seen maybe about half of this, and it's actually pretty decent. I know Charmy liked it. She stayed awake the whole time. I always fall asleep. It seemed to be fairly entertaining. Obviously, it's not like an artsy-fartsy type of movie. It's a action, all-out action movie. You know, action kind of sci-fi fantasy type of stuff. It is a fun one, though. So, and if it drops down to $6 or something, I'll still get it, you know, with the code. And then, so I'll have that one and the nicely packed one. And then I got, this is one I've been waiting to drop down, and it hasn't gotten cheap at all. News of the World, starring Tom Hanks. I believe this is a Western with Tom Hanks. Actually, Universal release, which I didn't know it was Universal. So Monster Hunter is Sony, News of the World, Universal. You do have to check on these because at some kiosks, this one's still $5. At some, it's $4. So I ended up with both of these movies. No artwork, no Blu-ray cases, of course. $6 plus tax. And the discs are very good. News of the World I saw had a few little tiny scratches, which most people wouldn't even look closely enough to see. So very good condition. Monster Hunter looked totally perfect. Looked like it hadn't even been touched. No fingerprints even. Jennifer says that she liked News of the World. Yeah, I think I heard pretty good things about that one. So like I said, the pawn shop really pretty minimal what they get in. This isn't a real great pawn shop like some people have amazing pawn shops. Is that Joe Masiello in the hizzy? Did you sneak in here? So we got a pawn shop haul with some stuff that I was very interested in, and then some other things I found. So things that I would say stood out. Firstly, we got MI5, which I've had on my radar since it came out. I always wait for these Lionsgate ones to get cheap with the codes, but it seems like a lot of them don't. Some of them do, a lot of them don't. This is one that I've never seen for cheap with the code. So you got Kit Harington from Game of Thrones. That's where I like old Kit Harington. This is actually from 2014, so this has been out a while. I don't think the Blu-ray's that old, though. It says 2015 on it, and then it says, so maybe 2016 the Blu-ray came out. So maybe it wasn't a very big movie, and then Kit Harington became a star, and I'm just guessing. I don't know. There's a chick in this, too. I don't know who that is, but this is a rental. They get a lot of these family video ones, which, I don't, they just had these sitting in the back or what? Because the nearby family video has been out of business for ages now. And I bet when that family video closed, I bet there is a lot of stuff that I would have wanted to snag up. But it seemed like it closed very quickly, and I didn't know that it was closing, so it was just, like, gone. Yeah, it even looks, Joe Masiello says it looks like Mission Impossible, but it's the MI5, so it's even got that, and even the look of the artwork and everything. But I like some Kit Harington, so this is a movie that I had my eye on for quite a while. Another one I was interested in and waiting for it to get cheap with the code, but it just never has. Papillon. I believe this is on the Amazon Prime service. I believe this is on Amazon Prime Video. Charlie Hunnam, who's pretty good, and Rami Malek, which I haven't seen him in much. And this is like, I don't know if it's like a remake or a reimagining of the Dustin Hoffman, Steve McQueen vehicle. But glad to get this on Blu-ray. Again, it's a family video one. So again, $3 for the Blu-ray. This one did have little tiny scratches on the outside, yeah. But it's pretty darn good. J Movies in the hizzy. What's up, J Movies? J Movies is gonna like this one. This was brand new, still sealed. J Movies would have, he would have liked it. I was gonna say something else, but we'll keep this PG. J Movies would have liked this one. He would have liked it a lot. Still sealed, Home Alone 2 with Slippy. 2-movie collection. This is a Disney Movie Club exclusive. So it's pretty weird that somebody brought this in still sealed. I already took the digital code out of it. It has a code for both of these movies. And we got the Blu-rays, which I do already have these. But the nice thing is that this is actually a combo pack also. Some classics, Home Alone and Home Alone 2. These are great ones. These do have 4K versions, I think both. But do you really need the Home Alones in 4K? I mean, if they drop down to very cheap, yes. But actually, it's kind of funny because right where Kevin's nose is, you can see there's like a little sticky thing. So it looks like there's like snot coming out of his nose on that. They got like sticky stuff right there. It's kind of funny. Might be a little semen stain, but ain't gonna hurt anybody. Yeah, that was a cool one. $3. This is one that I was interested in before, but let's see. Joe says the Walmart version of that just has the blues and the codes. Oh, okay. Don't say what. J Movies. Alright, so this is a Christmas movie, a little kind of just a fun light comedy. I've never seen it. I think I almost bought this before. Did I buy it? I don't think I bought it. Maybe I bought it. Four Christmases here on Blu-ray. Vince Vaughn, Reese Witherspoon. Did I buy that? I don't think I have this. Somebody marked this $7. I wonder where they sold it for $7. Scott's watching Planet of the Apes. What the newer ones or the older ones? Let's see, what else did I get there from the pawn shop? I got Z for Zachariah. This is another Lionsgate one. I don't know much about this. All the Planet of the Apes are pretty good, although I haven't seen like 3 of the older ones. I do have them all, though. I have the really cool box set with the newer ones on 4K. But Z for Zachariah, this actually looks pretty good. Is this another... Oh, this is a nuclear war one, not a virus one. But it's got Chris Pine, Chiwetel Ejiofor, and Margot Robbie. So this is a pretty cool one. The disc, I believe, is mint. I don't see any. Maybe a little. No, that's not even a scratch. A little bit, but very little. So $3 Z for Zachariah. Glad to get that one. It's a rental copy. Some of these don't have like HD audio and stuff. And this one I don't see. I wonder. Oh yeah, it says DTS HD on it. Yeah, okay, so that one's good. And some of it, like, special features. It looks like this has the special features and everything, too, so that's good. Alright. Up next, this is one that I do actually already have, but this was a rental exclusive, so this is, like, one that's not super easy to come by. And I don't think my copy's totally mint. I think this one I got's a little bit better and actually cheaper. Alexander Skarsgård, who's good in The East. No, they got Ellen Page in here. They have to get that changed. That just can't be. And I got a few DVDs from the pawn shop also. So this is that A24 one I was talking about. I've never heard of this. Slice. Hey, Charmy.
Hi.
There's Charmy. Stealing the show.
Sorry. Sorry, dear. I need to find something.
Slice on DVD, 824. I saw it was an A24 movie, and I had to snag it for $1. It is another rental disc, but it looks like nobody rented it. A couple others. Oh, more than a couple. We got Norman, Sony Picture Classic with Richard Gere. Yeah, I'll snag that up. I don't know if this is something that is necessarily that great, but I do grab these Sony Pictures Classics. Joe says hi, Charmy.
Hi, Joe. G'day, Joe.
This one looks mint too. This one actually wasn't a rental. Here comes Charmy to steal the spotlight. Steal PMac movie spotlight.
Sorry, dear. I just needed to grab something down
Did you find it?
Not yet.
That's just all you do is that little wave?
I'm trying to find something.
She's trying to find something. Everybody says hi, Charmy.
Hey, Charm. Okay.
There's Bill and J Movies. J Movies and Media's toxic, Charmy's toxic.
Have I heard
No.
of that guy before?
It's just everybody thinks he's toxic.
Oh, isn't this the girl? Yeah, the girl who.
No, it's not a girl anymore.
I know who became.
And she'd be offended by that. You should apologize.
Well, I didn't really say any offensive.
You called her a girl. She's not a girl.
She used to, right? Yeah. Sorry. I'm nosy.
All right. Up next. You said she PMac. The Fifth Commandment up next. This is a Sony Pictures action movie. You know that inside joke, J Movies. You know, people saying you're toxic when you didn't do anything. You know, come on now. Up next, In Her Skin, an IFC Films MPI release. This has got Guy Pearce, who I like quite a bit. It looks pretty intense. It's got Sam Neill. It's an Australian movie. Screen Queensland. That's where I stayed when I was in Australia, Queensland. But actually, this is one that it looks like Family Video used like the resurfacer on it, so it's a little bit messed up. But I think it'll probably still play and stuff. Geriatric says In Her Skin. I don't know if I would say it looks fun. It looks good and it looks intense. It looks like a pretty serious psychological thriller. And I'm hoping, you know, like I said, I'm pretty sure, I like my discs to be totally mint, which this one certainly is not. Some of the stuff that's on it, I don't know. I hope it plays. I don't know. It's got kind of a messed up look to it, but we'll see. It's not that big of a deal if it doesn't really. What can you do? Yeah, your fun might be a little bit different. It could possibly be. J Movies, I hope you understand the inside joke. I hope I didn't offend you. What are you trying to offend me, PMac?
What is it, dear?
Nothing.
Offended? Did you offend somebody?
I always offend people.
You shouldn't be doing that.
I didn't. See, he knew it was a joke. Okay, he knew it was a joke, Jeremy, don't worry. You know who I offend more than anybody?
Who?
Could look at her the wrong way and take offense. Right, Jeremy?
Well, you have to be precise, though.
Yeah, that's for sure. Can say that again. The best movie in this whole...
I can't find my stuff.
Something you just got today?
No, it's before. It's like a curtain lights. I
Well,
don't know where I placed
well, that's what happens when you get so much stuff. You can't keep track of it all.
Yeah, because I tried.
Gotta quit buying stuff.
You too. You gotta quit buying stuff.
Well, if you ask me to find a movie, I'll find it, and you know, if you give me like an hour. Up next, some let's see. I gotta keep up with the messages here. Only 114, Bill. Yeah, here we get like the humid stuff, like 80s and humid. I like today though. J Movies, the toxic, the man who rock. J Movies, toxic, the man who rocks it. Gotta read that right. This movie looks probably really bad. This one might be a fun one, Bill. $1 for Three Musketeers. This is from Dollar General. It's an asylum movie, and it is probably really bad, but it was $1. And if you saw this cover for $1 and you look up the reviews and it said it's just, you know, it got horrible reviews, could you pass it down? Could you pass it up? It does have Kane Hodder in it. Could you pass this up for $1? Brand new. Brand new. Factory seal, baby. Also Dollar General. Now this is a great, great movie. Look at this. Halle Berry and Catwoman. Now the thing is, yes, this is a bad movie. I remember going to the drive-in. Earl Dittman from Wireless Magazine said 100% pure fun and excitement. Did anybody ever listen to a review from Earl Dittman ever again after he did that review? 104 minutes from 2004. So I remember going to the summer drive-in to see this one. I don't really remember a whole lot from the movie, and yes, it is bad. But the thing is, too, who knows how long movies like this are going to even be in print? Because let's be realistic, I don't think too many people are buying Catwoman on Blu-ray. So at some point, probably pretty soon, this is going to be unavailable. Which might be a good thing. I don't know. I'm not sure, but I wanted to get it. Does it even... It says DC Comics on the back. It seems like, you know, Catwoman, they could have made it somewhat decent, not totally horrible, but what can you do? Greg's in the hizzy, welcome. Oscar-nominated movie, says J Movies. Just a few more. This was a cool one. I do have all of these in regular Blu-rays, and I don't love the packaging of this set. But this goes, it looked like it goes for over $90 online. It's out of print. It is the Hammer Classics Volume 1 with a couple Dracula movies, Taste the Blood of Dracula, Dracula is risen from the grave, and then it's got Frankenstein Must Be Destroyed and The Mummy. I do have all 4 of these in regular Blu-ray cases. They sold these individually also. But I did decide to go ahead and get the set because it is selling for over $90, and maybe I can do a trade or something with this, or sell it or whatever. You know, the value of this is obviously greater than $15. So I snagged this baby up. I was surprised. I thought this was like a thicker one, but I'm glad that it's thin. However, I hate this packaging because it looks like it's those little slit things that you put it in, and they always get scratched. So I don't like that. But it's a nice set. Maybe there's disc trays in there, but I don't think so. No, it's not, because it shows it right there. It's the little... I just don't understand that. And then when this came out, this was probably $50. And you're getting that kind of crap pack. I don't know, but snag that one up. This was $1. It's probably not very good, but I like this, martial arts kind of stuff. This might be a Canadian release. I don't know. Phase 4 Films. It was marked $2.95 underneath, and then it was marked down to $1. You gotta grab it if it's $1. A martial arts movie for $1. You beer yourself. 89 minutes. Wushu Warrior. It's probably awful. I guess I need to buy it and can give my Emoji Movie some company. I thought Emoji Movie was kind of fun, actually. I know it got pooped on, but it was I kind of enjoyed it. Best Bond film. Joe Masiello says Casino Royale and License to Kill. Which one is License to Kill a Roger Moore movie? I'm not sure about. Casino Royale definitely up there. That would be my favorite. I'm trying to think of some other ones that I liked. I liked some of the I think there was only 2 Timothy Daltons. I think I preferred one of those ones. I can't remember which one. Didn't love any of the Brosnans, although they were pretty fun entertainment. Didn't really love the Connerys. I did like the What's His Face, where he only did one. I liked that one quite a bit. So those would be up there. The What's His Face, I can't remember his name, and one of the Timothy Dalton ones I think was good. I could watch all those again. I don't really remember them a lot. I did get this one. I was kind of iffy on it. For $4.95, I got this IFC set. Are all of these IFC Midnight? Maybe only one of them is. So, what is this? IFC. So they're all IFC movies. Maybe only one of them is IFC Midnight. So, Dead Snow I have on Blu-ray. I didn't need that. I Sell the Dead I have on Blu-ray. I did not need that. Pontypool. Where's Pontypool? That one. I didn't have, and it looked like it got really good reviews, actually. And then Doghouse I did not have. Now, this is a hefty set. This feels like they all get their own discs. Let's open this baby and take a look-see if the 2 that I need are in good condition. You never know when you get sets like this. Especially, DVD, Blu-rays you pretty much do. You're thinking, you're going to get a mint disc with a Blu-ray. But with DVDs, who knows? So Dead Snow doesn't really matter. Pontypool. Looks good. Looks good. Pontypool. IFC Films, MPI. Look like this is a pretty good one. I Sell the Dead I have on Blu-ray. And then Doghouse. Yes, they're both good. Sweet. Doghouse, IFC Films. This one doesn't look as good as the Pontypool, but... So basically 2 movies for $5, 2 DVDs. I Sell the Dead here. Maybe I can sell the Blu-ray. I didn't get into that movie too much when I watched it. Dead Snow I have not watched yet, but I do want the Blu-ray of that one. Alright, so that's kind of a cool set, you might find. I went to several Dollar Generals, only found this at one, so it's pretty hit or miss. Big Lot. That was Dollar. Did I say Big Lots? That was Dollar General. This one, if that's the one you're referring to, Bill, that was Dollar General. I don't think Big Lots has gotten anything in recently too much. And then Dollar Tree, I got this Geisha of Death thing, which I'm interested in. This actually has 2 bonus movies. So this is Echo Bridge. I really usually tend to not get these, but the Geisha of Death kind of sounded interesting to me. And then it had Blackjack with Dolph Lundgren, which I'm not... Maybe I already have it. Maybe I already have it on another set. It's possible, but I don't know that I do. But I might. But I don't know that I do. But I might. I thought this might be 2 discs, but now I'm not sure. It kind of feels like 1. Ooh, I almost just knocked over my movies. It is 2 discs. That's good. So it's got, it says Entity on it, which is actually, ooh, it's got some weird little, I don't think I've seen that before. I don't know. It's got like little bubbles in the disc. That's kind of weird. So it says Entity on it. On here it says Geisha of Death. On here it says Entity. They don't even tell you what the movie is on the outside. And then we got Blackjack and Ring of Fire 3. Which I would think the quality of these is probably pretty poor, like the quality of the transfers, but I'm wondering if I have that Blackjack. That's weird. It's got like little, can you feel those? When it's the inside of the disc, you're concerned. So it's the inside of the disc. So this one I'm wondering if it will have issues playing, but oh well if it does. What can you do? So now I gotta look up this Entity movie. Entity. What year is this movie from? 2017? Let's see if I can find this. Some Asian movie. Nope, it's not what comes up. So Entity, and I'll put in the director's name, which is Pedring Lopez. So on here it's called Nilalang. 4.6 out of 10 IMDb, 70% like the movie. A special agent teams up with the heiress of a Japanese crime family to stop a centuries-old curse. Sounds like an interesting movie. Came out December 25th, 2015. Christmas 2015. Interesting. Looks like it could actually be a decent movie, like kind of a fun movie. So hopefully the DVD on that works. But if not, like I said, what can you... Ring of Fire 3. What is Ring of Fire 3? And this Dolph Lundgren movie, it doesn't say the year of it. Echo Bridge, what can you do? And then I did go ahead, I do already have this, I believe, with the slipcover, but I got Hammer of Gods. I heard that the voodoo code actually works in this, so I'm like, I might as well grab it. Which makes me wonder if, because I think they stopped, the voodoo code stopped working, and then, so maybe they stopped, and then they started working again. So that makes me wonder if I should go through some of my other movies, like magnet releases, and see if the voodoo codes work. I'll have to take a look, because it seems like maybe they activated them again or something. So that is the end of the haul. I am happy with the haul because I didn't really expect to get anything other than I did expect to get News of the World and Monster Hunter. Those ones I knew I was going to be after. But other than that, And with this Dollar Tree one, it's I saw some other people finding some kind of decent stuff, but it's just all the same stuff at every store here, so. So Joe says they redeem SD. I thought somebody told me that the Blu-rays redeemed HD. Let me see. He seemed to act like they redeemed HD. However, yeah, he says Hammer of Gods redeems an HDX. So I'll take a look at what else I got and see how they redeem. I wonder how many I have up there that are good now. Magnet one, you know, and I don't think that many magnet ones come with a code, but I'll take a look. So unless we get some more interaction, I'm going to be ending this soon. I kind of wanted to eat these rice chips that I got, but it's getting kind of late. I don't really like eating this late. What do you guys got for me? Some of the Protector 2s were redeeming SD. I did not get the Protector. I wish I found the Protector 2 on Blu-ray. I only have that on DVD. I want the Blu-ray, but don't have it. What kind? What was I talking about with interaction? I'm Sleepy J Movies. You're gonna have to spell out to me what you mean. What are you, just inciting problems? Freaking toxicity. System of a Down made a song about you, J Movies. Should be ashamed. Got some vitamin D today. I did. And I got like a mild burn. You know, I do have pretty pale skin. But not too. For how long I was out in the sun, I would have burned quite a bit. Probably not being used to it, with my skin not being used to it. But I do take astaxanthin, which is a supplement that you can take, which does help with preventing skin damage from the sun. And also eating things high in antioxidants like blueberries and things like that. I don't use sunscreen. Sunscreen's bad for you. The chemical interaction when first of all, that crap that you're putting on your skin, that's going into your bloodstream. Second of all, the interaction with the sun and that stuff on your face, the chemical reaction, is not good for you. I think there's some various oils that you can use. You know, the standard oil that you have on your skin if you don't keep showering and washing it off all the time. So like, if you wouldn't want to take a shower and then go outside for a long time, you want the natural oil to be on your skin because that helps protect your skin from the sun. That doesn't mean that if you haven't showered in 2 days and you have pale skin, you could just go out in the midday sun for several hours and be fine. That's not what it means. But it will help, along with like a healthy diet and just getting your skin used to the sun also. Did you watch Joe and Marie's live stream? Today I was busy all day. I don't even know that they had a live stream. I don't really subscribe to too many movie collectors. The only, I do subscribe to some, like Bill, and there's a few other people that I subscribe to, but so I don't see when they have a live stream up. What you got cooking? Do you smell what PMac's cooking? Nothing's literally cooking. I do have some rice. Let me see if I can grab those rice chips. You guys love this entertainment, talking about freezer bags and chips. Oh, here's the freezer bags. Here we go. Here's the freezer bags that I was talking about. These are handy. Very, very handy. So here's the snacks I got, which I thought we were going to eat today at the theme park, but we ended up not. So we got some Rice Works rice chips. I wouldn't say these are a health food. These actually, I didn't look at the ingredients too closely. They have brown rice, ground white corn, so that's canola oil's not good. Vegetable oil, that's actually not good. Brown rice flour, bumped wild rice, black sesame seed, sea salt. It's not terrible, but it's not like a health food. Vegetable oil is really bad for you. Does this say like non-GMO on it or anything? No, so this made with non-GMO ingredients. Well, that's good. So that's not too bad then. And then I got Off the Eaten Path Veggie Puffs, white cheddar veggie puffs. Let's try some of these on camera. Although I did just touch those pawn shop movies, so the beer bug might be all over my hands, but let's see how worried about that I am. It's not like a cheesy cheesy puff. So I just touched a bunch of pawn shop Blu-rays. I didn't bring them home and wash them. My hands are not washed, and I'm gonna touch these and eat them. And guess what? I ain't gonna get sick. Guarantee it. Shit, maybe I shouldn't have guaranteed it. Okay. They're pretty good. White cheddar. Hopefully that doesn't fall. Might catch diabetes, yeah, right. You can catch diabetes just as much as you can catch a virus. Did you hear what he said? That's the stuff. 3 Days Grace, Just Like You is definitely relevant today. It might be another band though. Did you get funnel cake? No. And then let's try these rice chips. So, like I said, I was in a hurry because we were... Charmaine was waiting out in the car, but... So it makes it look like it's just a rice snack, but it actually has corn in it. It's interesting how they do that, isn't it? I'm not saying it doesn't have rice, but they don't make the corn in it super obvious. So these are weird. They're like little rectangles. This is a firm chip. It's like a solid, it's not a thin chip. It's pretty good by itself. It could probably use a little dippy. A little dippy. Oh, GMO corn, yeah. It says made with non-GMO ingredients. So it just cannot be GMO corn. They wouldn't do that. Scott says germ theory. I mean, it's pretty obvious to me that germ theory is BS, but probably like 99.9% of people believe it, so maybe I guess I'm the crazy one. Based on popular opinion or whatever. Vinegar Syndrome, the subscribers seem to have gotten their packages, but I have not gotten mine. How about you, J. Laura? You ordered some stuff, didn't you? PMac, do you like the movie Basic Instinct? It's been a long time since I've seen Basic Instinct, and I did enjoy it. I tend to like Michael Douglas movies. Maybe we're the germs. What do you mean by that, Scott? You usually get yours first. Well, I'll probably, with a something like that, with the Vinegar Syndrome one, I usually do those hauls right away, so you will know. Don't want to eat too much before bedtime, though. I can taste the pawn shop. The people, all the hundreds of people, their poopy fingers who touch those Blu-rays. Makes it so flavorful. 19 people and only 17, according to my stats. 16. We're dropping. Been averaging 90 here in the past 2 weeks in Michigan. Yeah, it's warm here too. I don't know if we're averaging 90, but it's been pretty humid. Hey, Charmy, you want to try a rice chip? It's actually a rice and corn chip, but they don't tell you that, hey? You gotta read the ingredients. Robert says, bought Idle Hands on Blu-ray today. Any good? I thought it was average when I watched it. I have the original Blu-ray of it, not the Scream Factory. I didn't really like the movie enough to buy the Scream Factory. I'm fine with just the regular version of it. It seemed mildly entertaining. PMac Health. I'm going to change. We're going to go from PMac Movies to PMac Healthy. The subscribers count going to shoot through the roof. I'll be over 3,000 in probably 10 minutes after I change the name. How much you want to bet? Been thinking about buying the Supernatural Complete Blu-ray box set. Well, I would wait until around November, December. Wouldn't be surprised if that box set takes a dramatic price decrease. I personally don't need it. I have all the seasons except the most recent one. And having like the box doesn't do much for me. If it dropped down to like $50, I'd get it. I don't think it's gonna go down that cheap though. It's still gonna be pretty pricey. I think it's over 200 right now, but I'm sure it's gonna get. I guess I can't say I'm sure, but I'm pretty confident it's gonna be a good deal around the holidays. The Supernatural code's going for 100. Is the box set like $250 though? So what is it? 15 seasons. Got $161 in store credit for trading in a bunch of Olive Films movies from Dollar Tree. Wow, holy cow! That is a nice little bracket you got there. Mmm. Ricey. With a hint of corny. Speaking of something that rhymes with corny, our neighbors... Actually, I gotta close this door. Hang on. Had to close that door. So the neighbors have a hot tub. Our kitchen, there's a window where like the sink is. So like we're doing the dishes and we can look right out there is the neighbor's hot tub. You know, and the next door neighbor. And Jeremy tells me something's going on out there yesterday. I'm like, what are you talking about? We look out there and there's the neighbor's son, who's probably like 40 years old, and a girl, and they're like making out and on top of each other, and I'm pretty sure they were like right within view of us. Like it looked like they were, you know, so that was pretty interesting. That's right, Target buy two get one. I was supposed to get a nap before that. Charmy! I was supposed to take a nap. Because there's going to be stuff that sells out, stuff that I want is going to be gone. So I'm going to be ready. Actually, Target does their updates, I think, at like... I think maybe Target does their updates at like 2 or 3. Yeah, I forgot I had to sleep so I can be up for the Target sale. But the PMac Movies fans need me, though. What can I do? I have to choose them over my own well-being. But I think the Target thing is at 2 or 3, though. I don't think it's at midnight. Because they update based on a different time zone or something. Got something you want to say, Charmy?
Well, I just want to know how they're all doing. I'm hoping for midnight.
We should do a... Like, I make my live stream. I do like the first half hour or first hour, and then you do the second half hour or the second hour, depending on how long we want it to be.
What kind of a live stream should I be doing? What would be my topic? Would be my purses, my shoes. I don't know what would be my topic, buddy. Or maybe them too. You need to, you know, encourage them to make a live stream.
Them to make a live stream?
Yeah.
If they're making a live stream...
After you know.
How would they be watching PMac movies? Or talking about PMac movies, or thinking about PMac movies?
Joe said that. Hi, Charlie. Jay. Oh, Jay Laura is here. I remember him.
Yeah, you remember him from getting pissed off at our text messages.
No. Jay, okay, that's good to know, Joe. I'm good. I'm Yeah, I'm good.
That's not
Thank
Joe,
you.
that's J Movies.
Oh, Jane.
There's Joe right there.
Oh, JMMB. JMM85?
Mm-hmm.
What's 85? Was he born in the year of 1985?
Maybe, just like you.
Yeah. Yeah, my birthday's coming up actually on the 18th of June. How are you?
Charmy's 10 favorite movies.
Oh my gosh. Hang on. Can I read that?
Your 10 favorite movies. What else do you need to read?
So J Movies. I'm good, thank you, J Movies.
A lot of J's, that's right.
Jay's here, I know, right? Yeah,
Oh.
my name is Jarmy too. Jarmy. My 10 favorite movies. Help me out, dear. All I know
I don't
is
know
that
what your favorite movies are.
I like the Saving Ryan's. Oh,
Saving Ryan's Privates?
No, Saving Private Ryan. I like the Last Samurai of what's his face?
Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise, and I like Liam Neeson. Is that how you say it, dear?
Yup.
What's the title of that movie? The
Honest Thief.
Honest Thief. I like that one. I like the Mission Impossible. I like the. How many are those now? 4 or 5?
Something like that. Yeah, I'm not keeping count.
I like that animation with the girl.
Oh, that animation
No,
one,
the
yeah.
animation who went through that competition, Lovey. I can't remember.
Competition?
It's a female character, and she went through.
I can only relate to male characters. I won't watch anything with a female lead character.
You're something.
I'm sexist.
What's the?
It's a joke.
She was in that competition. She was in a roller blades or something like in a roller.
That sounds like that movie that What's Her Face was in. That's not a her anymore. Whip it or something. That's not what you're talking about, is it?
No, I can't.
She's
remember.
on roller skates.
No, it was like a competition. She was in a ring. And
is it something that we watched recently?
Not recently, but several months ago, maybe.
Are you sure you didn't make this movie up in your head or in your dream?
No. We both like it. I mean, we tried to watch it, but of course, you fell asleep for so many times. We tried to.
Well, why? She's in a competition. She roller skates.
Yeah.
Excuse me. I have no idea what you're talking about. I have no idea.
So that movie Armageddon.
Armageddon with Bruce Willis.
Yes, I like that one. And how many are there? 7. Man, it's so hard to. I don't like Raya though, or Raya, or whatever how you call it. What else do I like, dear? Man, can I just include a show? Grimm, I like Grimm. Supernatural. Oh.
Harry Potter.
You
love Harry Potter. She loves Harry Potter.
Lord of the Rings.
I think I didn't totally chew those chips.
Like the precious. Yeah, Lord of the Rings. Each movie. And
Lord of the Rings.
2 more.
Shouldn't have ate those chips so late. I'm
Oh,
burping.
you're having a hard time. Drink water, baby.
I have been drinking water.
I think that's it. I tried my best already.
Yeah, you're gonna have to give it some thought, Charmy.
Yeah. Taken. I like Taken.
I'm still trying to figure out the roller skating movie that you're talking about.
It's kind of like Kada or Kina. Oof.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
It's a female leading person,
Joe Masiello
That
says
one
Alita.
here.
She roller skates in there?
What's it? Alita. Yeah. Wow. Thank you so much.
She was
for
in a
helping
roller
out.
skating competition?
Kinda. Like she, like that's what they were using in the ring. Roller
okay.
blades
Okay.
or
I kind
something.
of know what you're talking about.
So yeah, I think
really
that was
confusing.
already 10.
Joe Masiello figured it out.
Fifth kind, yeah. Thank you,
Have you
Joe.
seen Stephen Grier's documentary Close Encounters of the Fifth Kind? No, I have not.
Right. Yeah, that's about it. Grimm and
Grimm's not a movie.
I know, but I can't really remember every movie.
Well, you're gonna have to think about it and write them down.
At least
And then you can make a brand new video. It'll just be a Charmy solo show. Hi, I'm Charmy.
Really
This is what I'm gonna talk about.
Oh, this. I like that Underworld.
Underworld, yeah.
Kate Beckin.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that one. What's the title of that?
Underworld.
Underworld. See, I like that Underworld. And I like that Kevin Costner too. Oh yeah, Charmy was right.
Dances with Wolves.
No, that Waterworld.
Waterworld's one of your favorite movies. You're gonna lose them now, Charmy.
No. Well, back then though, when I was in high school or elementary, I liked the Bruce Willis. Is it Bruce Willis or Kevin?
Waterworld's Kevin Costner.
Yeah, Kevin Costner. When I was a lot younger.
Waterworld's an entertaining movie, but to say it's one of your favorite movies, I don't know. You might lose your credibility.
Well, back
Charmy.
then when I was a lot younger, one of my favorite movies. What did he say about Charmy was right, dear?
I'm not sure what he's referring to.
Awesome. Who's awesome?
PMac got
Yeah, I
Steve
know.
Arrow said
Oh my
extended
gosh,
cut.
I like
Yes,
that
I do.
one. I even wanted a second movie for that.
Waterworld?
No, Alita.
Oh, Alita, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see. I'm sure that movie had a lot of fans. They'll probably do something with it. Maybe they'll make a movie or turn it into a TV show or something.
Yeah.
If they want to.
I like Alita very much. They should have developed the character of her, father or mother. Yeah, I like the character. Like she was not nice, and then she became helpful to her. Right, dear?
I don't remember. Your memory's better than
Man,
mine.
and the boyfriend too. My gosh, he struggled so much, which I felt really bad. But anyhow, how were the babysitter movies? What is that babysitter?
He's asking me.
Oh. Okay.
Since it's my live stream that got taken over by... The babysitter movies were fun.
Oh, the Boss Baby. Man, I don't like that.
You do or don't?
Ask her. Don't.
Ask her if she likes Beetlejuice or Field of Dreams or Batman.
I like Batman.
Are you talking about the Jack Nicholson, Michael Keaton Batman movies? Do you know about Beetlejuice and Field of Dreams, Jeremy?
Never heard of a Beetlejuice or Field of Dreams.
Do I have Beetlejuice on 4K? I think I do.
I should watch that, baby.
I don't know if that's something you would like. Maybe, but... Chicago Mayor. Not
Have you
sure.
seen that? Chicago Mayor?
I don't think it's a movie. I think he's making a joke, but I... Field of Dreams with Kevin Costner. Have you seen the old Batmans with like
Yeah, the like
Michael
the
Keaton and
like the very classic Batman.
well, it's from like the late '80s.
Yeah, I've seen some episodes.
But Jack Nicholson's the Joker. No, it's not episodes. It's a movie.
Oh, it's a movie. Well, I've seen the older, like the old Batman when I was younger. I liked it. Yeah.
I don't know that a child should be watching those kind of violent movies, Jeremy.
Yeah. Well, that's what they do now, Pat. Just like the power.
Although I saw it when I was little too.
Like
so.
the Powerpuff Girls, they shouldn't be showed to toddlers or.
J Movies is asking to tell them my first name. Are you gonna do that? You've said it. You've said it in these videos before.
Dark City. I've heard of that Dark City.
Show Charmy Dark City. That's a good idea. Was that Joe
is
Masiello?
Is that yeah. What's his face?
Yeah, that's Ryan
Gosling?
His face. No, it's not Ryan. Ryan Gosling was just a little tyke when Dark City came out. There's not super big stars in that. Jennifer Connelly was in it, but you might not even know who Jennifer Connelly is.
No, it's not Sin City. What is that? Is it a horror movie?
No, Dark City's like sci-fi.
Yeah, sci-fi. I like the first Alien though, the Predator, and what's the correct title of that?
I don't know. I don't know which one you're talking.
Alien or Predator?
Alien. There's no movie Alien or Predator.
Well, what's the Predator? The very scary looking alien in the forest.
That's Predator.
Predator, the first one. I like that one.
With Arnold.
I could stomach that movie. The second one, it's scarier than the first one.
Are you second Predator movie?
Yeah.
The one with Danny Glover in it?
Yeah, we watched.
Do you know who Danny Glover is?
Well, I might recognize if I see his face.
Is Danny Glover white or black? You don't know who Danny Glover is. You just said you knew who he was.
I might see if I see his face, then I might recognize.
I remember saying the new Predator movie was awful. Yeah, the new one is. They made it kind of like a comedy.
Yeah, I don't like the new one. I don't like it. The first one, yes, I like it. Second one, not so much because it's a lot scarier than the first one.
But he's talking about the newest one. I don't think you've seen the newest one, Jeremy.
I can't stand watching the newest one. It's scary. And that Chuck too. What's the title? The doll movie? The ugly looking doll?
J Movies wants to know my secret identity. What? Chucky? Yeah.
Chucky, yeah. This Patrick's secret identity? Why don't you tell him, dear?
I'm Batman.
PMac. His name is Pat Mac. Sack Pack.
Sack Pack?
Pack Sack. Oh, day. Dark City. We should watch this dark. Show Charmy what?
There's a lot of people in here watching that aren't commenting.
New Predator movie.
There's a lot of spies out there.
What's secret identity? It's secret. His identity is secret. Your quantum of consciousness, brother. Ooh,
yeah.
I heard of that. Well, PMac's secret identity. His identity is. I think he's got identity crisis. Sorry, that's not, just joking. Why don't you like? Well, I think I have explained that before. What's his face? He asked me, "What's his name?" You're Louis. Oh my gosh, what's his name? The movie collector too.
Lewis sweatshirt?
Yeah, he asked me why I don't like horror. I think it's because I don't want to. I don't want to pollute my mind. I don't want to lose my serenity. I don't want to scare myself.
Serenity now, insanity later.
And like I I don't want to scare myself. That's it. Like I mean like I've tried to explain that. It's like self-infliction though. Like if you want to pollute your mind, then there is a window in your life that it would, you would create, your mind would create something that will scare yourself. That's why I'd like to keep my innocence of my mind. Like,
There's your answer.
because back then when I was younger, I imagined ugly things. Because I didn't want, like back then when I was at the age of like 12 under, like in the Philippines, even though it's like rated PG or not rated PG, we try to like watch it without being restricted from my parents or whatever, and that's how my mind got polluted, and it's really hard to fight back from the scary thoughts. So I try to like stop myself or contain myself from watching scary movies. It's really hard, especially when you're a lot younger. You don't have like the capability in like encouraging yourself because you didn't have much experience back then. Although it's just like fictional, but then your mind is already like polluted with scary thoughts. So like when you're alone, especially at night, you think about the monsters that you've watched in the movie. See, I don't want that. I didn't want that to happen. Back then I keep on like at the age of 12, I didn't want to sleep by myself because I have 3 brothers. I don't want to sleep by myself. I sleep with my brothers. I have to like sleep with the lights on.
I wonder what Bill was watching when he was little. He was probably watching some hardcore horror movies.
I've watched like scary movies with my parents, with my brothers, but
Bill was still in the cradle and his mom was showing him horror movies, I think.
like deep.
Outer Limits,
like,
yeah.
Deep. What is that? Deep. You are a thinker like Patrick. Good. We're in the same. Are you going to hoard up on the new Dollar Tree drop?
I already talked about
What is that boogie? Oh, the boogeyman, the Babadook. I get that. You know what? When I was 12, so like at night, I already think about those bad thoughts, monsters, like before like nighttime, and then at nighttime, I transfer to my brother's bedroom just to feel safe at nighttime. Like I don't want the lights to be switched off because if I close my eyes, I see like a beheaded, like a flying, like a monster with horns, and I don't like that. I didn't like that. So every time I close my eyes, that's what I picture out. So I said to my mom, I wanna sleep with my brothers.
Joe says geriatric saw Rosemary's Baby in the theater.
What's a great answer? You're super sensitive. What is? Nothing on film could scare me as much as the real monsters new in prison.
Yeah, working in the prison's a pretty
I mean, I could stomach that.
Psychological job.
I mean, I could stomach the actuality of life, like the personal stuff, but I cannot stomach the. I don't know. It's just that I don't want to, because I had bad experience back then. Very, very bad experience. Especially that movie, I Still Know What You Did Last Summer.
Jay Movies wants to know the first movie we saw together.
The first movie.
I remember when I went to Australia the first time, we watched
Holy cow.
that Justin Timberlake movie where it's like they had a certain amount of days.
Oh yeah, the
In Time.
coded one.
In Time, yeah. What else did we watch? We watched some other things there too.
We watched Violet.
Violet?
Like the woman with these two weapons, like Ultraviolet.
Ultraviolet. We didn't watch that then.
It was a woman. She's got a very dark hair and she wears purple.
We didn't watch that then, no.
Oh, okay.
I'm so tired now. I think we gotta finish this.
Yeah, Patrick is tired. He's been driving. Gigi, remind me not to mess with you. What's that mean? Gigi, remind me not to mess with you.
'Cause Bill worked in prison. He's a badass.
Yeah.
What were the other movies I'm
Together.
trying to remember. We rented a few movies, I think.
Oh, we watched Crocodile Dundee, right, dear, in Australia.
That wasn't the first time I went, though.
Oh, that's
that was
the
the
second
second
one?
time.
Yeah, we watched. I like Crocodile Dundee. I got a gift from a friend of mine, Uncle Alan. He was my oldest the oldest friend I had in Australia, and he passed away last year in December. And yeah, he gave me a Crocodile Dundee movie on my 28th birthday. Oh my gosh. I was so scared. I was so scared when we met, because he was my first boyfriend.
So sweet.
Like when he looks at me, like it seemed like I don't know, it was pretty serious. Like when he come closer to me, I feel like he's gonna, I don't know, he was scary back then. At the same time, he was not. But he was a gentleman.
I was a scary gentleman.
Yeah. Yeah. It was very J Movies, 99. Okay, he's leaving, I guess, dear.
Well, I said I was going to finish it. I think he's responding to that.
Yeah, he when we met at the airport, it was very exciting.
I didn't have any fans back then.
Did you know the what? What was that, dear?
Did you know he had millions and millions of fans?
No, millions, thousands of movies. I knew. Live stream.
Thanks for coming, Jay. Thanks for coming, everybody.
Yeah.
Yes, she can speak in an Australian accent.
Accent charm. Well, when I was in Australia, people when they hear me talk, because in the Philippines, our English was based in American English, and when I arrived in Australia, my English was like Australian/American. What's Australia? Man, Australia is fantastic. I loved Australia. People in Australia are not ripped off. Here in America, we are.
I think they're ripped off pretty bad
mean,
in Australia, too.
well,
Government's worse, probably, there.
I know, but at least in Australia, we are paid better than here.
Stuff costs more, too.
Yeah, the cost of living is high. but there
Chermy,
are a
you're
lot of
going into
incentives, huh?
You give such details to your answers.
Well,
You gotta
they're
keep people.
asking.
You gotta keep people wondering.
Well, they asked me, so I answer them, dear. They want to know though.
Concise answers.
Well, I'm not you though. You're not me, so right, guys? I'm not PMac. I'm CMac. Australia is a wonderful country. The season in Australia is wonderful, a lot wonderful compared here in New York. Austria? Put another what?
I don't know. I didn't.
Shrimp on the Barbie.
Hour and a half. It's time to wrap things up.
You tell him, Sean. Yeah, I know, Bill. Sometimes he
You guys need long answers.
Well, they're curious, dear, and probably haven't been in Australia. So, I've lived in Australia. I was born in the Philippines. See, right here. This is the most.
How are you not tired?
Because I'm at home now, dear. I'm relaxed.
Do
But you did all the driving, though. You've been really, really good today.
Do you want to take over the live stream and I'll go to bed?
I don't know how to. See, C-Mac. See, dear? I'm C-Mac. Charmy Mac.
So do you want to take over the live stream and I'll go to bed?
I'm scared. I don't know how to manage them.
You don't know how to manage them? It's not that hard.
You tell, yeah, I know. PMac tired. Yeah, he's tired. Just turn the camera on. With all the paddles, the roast paddles.
You know he's talking about people having sex in the hot tub across. I told them.
They might.
That's what he's joking about.
They might watch this.
Yeah, right. Our neighbors might watch this.
Yeah. Dear, you must delete this.
He says to get rest to do target hunting.
Yeah.
I gotta figure out what time Target site updates. It's 2 or 3 in the morning. The girl was staring over here too. It's like, why would you even do it if you're so worried about getting seen?
Well, I think it's because they don't have much choice. The tub was like facing towards our kitchen. Man, I want to cover our windows. I want to put like a, I don't know, like.
But then we can't see the entertainment if our windows are covered.
I don't need an entertainment here. Holy cow! I was shaking when I saw them. Ugh, beaking. Ugh. Ugh. I hope they won't watch this.
You just thought they were kissing. They were doing more than that.
I know. I told you that. It was. Ugh. It was live, dear.
It was live? No, it was it was recorded, and then it was like a hologram.
It was live. All are entertained. Yeah, it was a guy who approached her, and then she.
You were watching. How much of this did you see? My God.
I was washing the dirty.
What do you mean
dishes.
he approached her?
Well, at first they were just talking, they were just talking, and then all of a sudden he came closer to her, and then he devoured her, and then after that she was taking over.
Huh.
Yeah, she was right on top of him. Oh my
Okay,
God.
We don't got to go into too much
I know,
detail.
I didn't want to. I didn't want to think about it.
Charmy had her binoculars out.
I didn't need binoculars. They were just like few feet away. It's 11:14. Oh, what's 11:14, dear? Oh my gosh, it's already 10:55.
Yeah, what time did you think it was?
Like 9, a little bit 9.
Not very good at keeping
Well,
track
you
of
should.
time.
Sometimes, dear, let's do a live stream again. I want to know what they think about horror movies. Why do they like to watch horror movies?
All right, let's finish it up, Charmy.
Okay.
Bye,
See
everybody,
you guys.
from Charmy.
Oh, 9:50. Ooh, he's from Alabama.
We said bye, Charmy. We gotta go. Bye, everybody. Thanks for coming. Thanks for commenting.
Bird watching. Oh, no. I like that movie, though.
I think you want to stay doing this, so I'm gonna go upstairs and you take the seat and you take over. Charmy will be down here all night long talking. Charmy, I'll wake up and Charmy will.
Thank you for
down here
watching Patrick's live stream, and thank you for, allowing me, dear, to be part of your live stream.
If I went up to bed and I woke up at like 7 in the morning, I came down here, Charmy would still be here talking. And this is why I don't like horror movies.
Well, I don't like horror movies. Okay, see you guys. Till next time. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Funny live stream.